You're in the bedroom playing games. A system notification pops up in your head. Congratulations, you've bound the 24-hour Super Tycoon system. Starting from now, all your spending will get 10x cash back. The system will automatically unbind after 24 hours. A countdown appears in your mind. Your brain starts working at top speed right now. 10x cashback. You only have a little over 2,000 bucks total. You directly top up 2,000 yen to your phone bill. The next second, your mobile banking app pushes a notification. 20,000 yuan has been deposited into your commercial bank debit card. Your balance is 24 yuan. It actually works. You're over the moon. Making money this way is super easy. Without hesitation, you first transfer money to your friend Lin Zayan. 20,000 yuan instantly gives you 200,000 yuan cash back. Lin Zayan sends you a question mark, but you don't have time to reply to him at all. You continue transferring 200,000 yen to Lin Zayan. You get 2 million yuan cash back immediately. The next second, Lin Zayan calls you directly. Dude, what the hell is wrong with you? 20,000 yen, what did you do? Where did you get so much money? Don't ask so many questions. Didn't I borrow 10,000 yen from you before? I'm paying you back now. I'm kinda busy right now. We'll talk later. Who the hell pays back 10K with 220K? Even loan sharks aren't that crazy. What are you up to? You're operating super fast, paying back everyone one by one. You also want to make big purchases for fast cash back. But a regular person normally doesn't have that many channels for big spending. I have to build up the base first, before I have the capital for the next step. I'll explain the cashback thing to you later. Oh right, aren't you over 100K in debt? Go pay it off, don't drag your feet. Okay, I'll go pay off the debts first. Call me when you're free. He hangs up the phone after saying that, in just 3 minutes, you've paid off all your online loans and credit cards. You pay 300,000 yuan from your 2 million. You get 3 million yuan cash back. You now have 4.7 million yuan in your bank account. You only have one trusted close friend. Everyone else is just a fair weather friend. They're not worth helping out. There's nothing worth spending on right now. You decide to hit up a high-end spending spot. You run downstairs as fast as you can. You hail a taxi. Shifu, take me to the Ferrari store on Jianxi Road. When you're rich, you naturally buy houses and cars. Big purchases like these get cash back way faster. In the taxi, you quickly download all kinds of live streaming platforms. You don't even watch the streamers. You open the first app and top up. 4 million yuan instantly gives you 40 million yuan cash back. You don't hesitate to top up another 6 million yuan. You get 60 million yuan cash back. You now have 94.7 million yuan sitting in your bank account. You don't dare top up too much on one platform. You're afraid of drawing attention. You do the same thing. You top up 10 million yuan each on other platforms. Cashback successful.
Shifu,
I'm in a huge hurry right now. Drive as fast as you can. I'll transfer you 5,000 yuan. How does that sound? Hold on tight. I'll show you today what a Met Kuming racing god is. The next second, the car speeds up instantly. You immediately scan the code and pay 5,000 yuan. You get 50,000 yuan cash back. In less than half an hour, you've spent almost 300 million yuan. For ordinary people, 300 million yuan is enough to lie flat for life. But you're not satisfied at all. Even you don't know what your current goal is right now. After about 20 minutes, you arrive at the entrance of the Ferrari store. Hello, sir. Welcome to Ferrari Sales Center. Do you have a model in mind already? No, but you can briefly introduce the current models you have. I'll pay right away. The saleswoman glances at your outfit. Your whole outfit added up. Cost barely over 1,000 yuan. Sir, you can take a look at the cars over here. This is the Ferrari 612. Its current price is 5.7 million yuan. No need for that much detail. I'll take this one, swipe my card, then find me a few more cars. I'll take all of them. The saleswoman swallows hard. She looks at you and thinks, this unbelievable good fortune is finally coming my way tomorrow. Do you have the Ferrari 812 here? Ferrari F$, Ferrari 599, Ferrari 421, Ferrari F90, Ferrari 451, and Ferrari FF models? Sir, we might not have all models in stock right now. Some need to be transferred from other locations. The ones I just named plus this 612 make 8 cars in total. I don't need to check the customization options. Just pick the top specs for all of them. The main color scheme is red and black. Just give me the total quote directly. How much is the grand total? Please hurry up a little. I'm kind of in a rush. The saleswoman didn't say a word. She immediately grabbed a calculator and started punching the buttons rapidly. The marked prices are all bare car prices, but you still need to pay for customizations, insurance, and other on-road fees. The final total for all cars is 53.5 million yuan. You have nearly 300 million yuan in your card. I don't have time to swipe the card multiple times. All right, that's settled. Give me 4 more identical sets. That's 5 sets in total. The saleswoman was completely dumbfounded. It's not like she's never seen people buy Ferraris. But someone who buys luxury cars, like they're cheap cabbages like you do, is absolutely terrifying. Do you have La Ferrari? Sir, La Ferrari is a limited edition model. It's already sold out globally. You also feel a little regretful. Looks like I can't buy this one. Swipe the card. Normally speaking, this kind of regular bank card has a daily spending limit, but with the power of the system that can override all rules of this world with one finger, this rule was easily bypassed. As the payment success prompt sounded, the saleswoman was looking at you with hard eyes. Luxury cars like Ferrari get very few customers every day, so all the idle saleswomen gathered around almost immediately. They were dying to get close to this rich second gen. Your plain casual clothes and their eyes became a symbol of low-key wealth. You just spent over 200 million yuan and got an instant cash back of 2.67 billion yuan. Add that to your previous remaining balance. You now have nearly 2.7 billion yuan in cash. There are 40 cars in total. You sign the papers one by one. A bunch of salespeople surround you the whole time. Even the manager came over to serve you tea and water, bowing and scraping nonstop. He was more attentive than he is to his own dad. Mr. Gu, let me remind you again. Full delivery of all these vehicles will take about half a year. No problem, just deliver each car to me once it arrives. I can wait. Hearing this, the saleswoman breathed a sigh of relief. This is an order worth over 200 million yuan. She didn't even dare to imagine how much commission she would get. She couldn't even wrap her head around the number. Even if she becomes his mistress, any random amount he gives her would be enough for her to live a luxurious life forever. If this was before, you would definitely be interested in chatting with these pretty ladies a little bit. But right now you only have 24 hours total, and over an hour has already passed. You don't have time to think about that stuff at all. All pretty girls have to take a back seat right now. Press the speaker button for me, please. Sure. Hello, is this Mr. Gu? Yes, that's me. Who is this? Hello, Mr. Gu. I'm Qin Yuanshan, president of Commercial Bank. Your debit card with our bank just had an overseas transfer record, a large transfer of 2.6 billion yuan. Since your deposit with our bank is extremely large, our bank is very honored to invite you to become our distinguished VIP customer, which will bring you many conveniences and benefits. Although your phone was on normal mode, the call volume was loud enough that everyone present heard it clearly. Everyone from the manager to the saleswoman was dumbfounded. How much money is that? Especially the saleswoman who introduced the cars to you. She just thought the 200 million plus order was crazy enough. Now hearing about this over 2 billion yuan, she was even more shocked. As for the VIP upgrade thing, you care more about what the bank can do for you. Hello, President Qin. Let's put the VIP thing aside for now. I want to ask a favor from you, President Qin. Just tell me what you need, Mr. Gu. Don't be so polite. I want to buy houses, either large penthouses or luxury mansions. I wonder if you have any connections in this field. President Qin, I need them right now. More than one set. If they're suitable, I can pay immediately. Please wait a few minutes, Mr. Go. I will contact someone for you right away. After hanging up the phone, all the saleswomen nearby didn't even dare to breathe loudly. If you only had a few 100 million yuan, they would still dare to dream of marrying into a rich family. But now you have tens of billions, and that's only a fraction of your assets. That's way out of their league. Do you have any ready-to-drive car in stock right now that I can take away immediately? Mr. Gu, you requested custom configurations for all cars. The earliest delivery time is 3 p.m. today. Fine, no matter which car is ready by 3 p.m. Call me right away. Also, fill up the tank for me. As for the license plate, just get any one. A regular license plate is totally fine. I have other business, I'll leave first. Surrounded warmly by the manager and all sales staff, you left the store. You got a call from Qin Yunshan right after walking out. Hello, Mr. Gu. I just contacted relevant people for you. Lots of people are willing to sell their properties right now. What would you like us to arrange? Where is your bank located? Please make an appointment for me. It's almost 12 p.m. now. If possible, I hope to meet them at your bank at 3 p.m. Mr. Gu, it's our great honor to serve a distinguished guest like you. I will arrange the appointment for them right now. Thanks for your help, President Qin. Oh, right. Do you know any manufacturers of private yachts and private jets, or their official dealers? Don't worry, Mr. Gu. Our commercial bank offers very high-end VIP services, We can meet all your demands. Great, in that case. Please help arrange appointments for these parties too. I will meet all of them this afternoon. The appointments are scheduled for the afternoon, but you still need to visit other car stores in between to spend more money. Luckily, there are other luxury car brands on this street, just 500 meters away. You walked into a Porsche dealership before you could even open your mouth. The manager came over immediately with a group of sales staff to greet you. Hello, Mr. Gu. I'm Su Wonking, the manager here. Welcome to Porsche. You have no idea that during the 2 minutes you were outside taking the call, the sales staff from the Ferrari dealership already posted about this in the work group chat. Now every luxury car store on this street knows a super rich guy is here, who spent nearly 300 million on 7 different Ferrari models, 5 units of each. No one gets it. No one can understand this guy's behavior at all. What rich person buys cars like this? Excuse me, I want to ask, do you have Porsche 911 here? Porsche 911 and Porsche Carrera GT. Mr. Gu, we don't have so many of these models in stock. We need to transfer them from other warehouses. Okay, just go ahead and arrange that. Pick the most suitable color combinations for all custom options. Just go for the top configuration directly. No need to ask for my opinion. Hello, Mr. Gu. With the configurations you requested, the total cost of all these cars is 50 million, including 2 different 918 models, one 911 and one Carrera GT, all with the same configuration. You took out your bank card and paid without any hesitation, in less than 1 hour total. You were surrounded by a group of chattering female staff as you left the Porsche dealership. 200 meters further down the street, you arrived at the Lamborghini dealership. The exact same scenario played out again. You finally picked Lamborghini Reventon, Lamborghini Aventador, and Lamborghini Murcielago. The total cost of these 3 cars is nearly 40 million. You still ordered 5 sets of each, adding up to 200 million in total. Your original 4.9 billion dropped to 4.7 billion. Then you got 2 billion cash back, making your total balance 6.72 billion. Same old rule, sign the contract and leave. You don't have time for other trivial matters. The last stop is the Maserati dealership. Maserati Quattroporte, Maserati MC20, Maserati Gran Cabrio, Maserati Kubang, and Maserati Gran Turismo. The total cost was only 15 million. You waved your hand casually, ordered 5 sets of each as usual, costing 75 million in total. You got 750 million cash back, and your total balance went up to 7.4 billion. When it was nearly 3 p.m., you arrived at the entrance of the commercial bank. You picked up your phone and made a call casually. Less than 1 minute later, a middle-aged man in his 40s walked out quickly. Hello, Mr. Gu. I'm Qin Yuanshan, president of this commercial bank. Welcome to our bank. No need to be so polite, President Qin. Let's go inside and talk. Qin Yuanshan noticed you were holding a half-eaten hamburger in your hand. Mr. Gu, would you like to have a meal first? No need, I'm in a hurry, forget it. All right, I'll have my staff go right now to get you a meal nearby. What do you think? Sure, just keep it simple, thanks a lot. No trouble at all, not at all. As he said that, the 2 of them walked inside. A lot of people came this time. Since you made appointments with quite a few people, Qin Yuanshan poured you tea in person. Mr. Gu, everyone you made an appointment with is here. After a brief introduction, you looked around the room. Sorry, everyone, for inviting you all over in this way. It's just that I'm in a rush, so I had to do it like this. But I believe in our upcoming conversation. You'll all be very satisfied. All of you are veterans in the business world. Of course you won't get mad over this little thing. What's more, before they came, Qin Yuanshan had already told them, this person is a super billionaire with an insanely huge amount of cash flow. First up is buying properties. You nodded at the group of people. Please pass me the prepared documents. The 7 people immediately handed over their pre-prepared documents. There were over 30 properties in total, including both large flats and villas. You went through them very fast, mostly checking the surroundings and price. These are all well-known real estate projects in Shenzhen. They come with pretty high price tags, way out of reach for ordinary people. Take the large flats here, for example. The cheapest one costs 200,000 yuan per square meter. The smallest one is over 230 square meters. You spent a full hour to finish going through all these documents. When you looked up, there was already a takeout meal next to you. It was rice with side dishes. You put down the documents. If I buy properties from all of you, what additional discounts and benefits do you offer? The group glanced at each other and took turns talking about the advantages of their properties. Basically, all offers include exemption of 3 years of property fees, utility, and heating bills, plus a free parking space and 10 free whole house cleaning services over 3 years. You did a rough calculation. The cheapest large flat costs 46 million yuan, and the most expensive villa costs a whopping 800 million yuan. There are 32 large flats and villas in total. 7 of them are villas. 25 of them are large flats. The total price is 4.3 billion yuan. You have 7.4 billion yuan on hand. So, of course, you're not worried. You're actually very happy. After all, this purchase will get you 43 billion yuan in cash back. But since the amount is too large, the system will send it to you in installments. They came in a hurry, so they only prepared documents for the houses and villas. They didn't expect to close the deal all at once. Who would have thought there's someone like you here, who places orders just by looking at pictures? They didn't even bring the contracts. But that's no problem. Just make one phone call, and someone will send them over right away. Then you turn to the 3 yacht agency reps next to you. Do you guys have the relevant documents? The 3 of them immediately took out their documents and politely placed them in front of you with both hands. I like all 3 of these yachts. I'll take all of them. Plus, I want to custom make another one. Don't worry, Mr. Gu. There's nothing we can't build. You nodded in satisfaction, then quickly stated your requirements. Half an hour later, the requirements are pretty difficult. The 3 of you can compete to see who can take this order. The real estate contracts were also delivered at this time. You started signing right away, while giving the 3 yacht companies some time. Not just that, you also took the documents from the private jet dealers. After going through several companies' documents, you frowned. To be honest, you weren't very satisfied, but there's nothing you can do about it. Because private jets are very costly, there's usually no stock available. All have to be pre-ordered. You immediately stated your requirements and conditions, and asked them to contact their manufacturers. For the private jet, there are quite a lot of requirements. As you spoke, everyone took notes. Then they quickly contacted their respective manufacturers. Qin Yuanshan, who was standing nearby, was absolutely mind-blown. To be honest, as a bank president, Qin Yuanshan always thought he was very experienced. But he felt like he truly had his eyes open today. Even when you buy veggies at the wet market, you ask for the price first. Yet you're buying such expensive items, like you're just grabbing a random cabbage. After you finish signing, the yacht companies also came to a final result. Leave it to one of the companies to custom build for you. The private yacht you want custom made. The total price is as high as 2.5 billion. Even if you look around the whole world, it's still one of the super expensive ones. You just transferred the entire 2.5 billion over directly.
Plus the ones we saw just now?
The 3 ready-made yachts on the shore. These 3 cost 400 million. Sign the contract and swipe the card without hesitation. Your total assets are heading straight to 72.2 billion. As for the custom yacht build, it's also a challenge for the manufacturer this time. Because the yacht you're customizing, no matter if it's the size or the features, they're all world-class top tier. Luckily, their manufacturer is pretty capable. Top tier even across the whole country. That's why they can take this huge order. This line of work really has 3 years of no sales. And 1 sale feeds you for 3 years. And you just spent 2.5 billion this time. You get a direct cash back of 25 billion. Your working capital is already pretty massive. Got the house and yacht stuff sorted out. Next up is the private jet. After several airlines discussed it, China Eastern finally took this order. Your customization requirements are also very high-end and complex. Even with rush order, the whole process needs 1.5 years to deliver. Usually it takes 3 to 4 years, while still guaranteeing the quality, but you don't care about that. All you care about is making big purchases, customized according to the world's top luxury, private jet standards. The final price is 3.5 billion. After signing all papers and swiping the card, your assets finally broke the 100 billion mark, totaling 103.7 billion. After everyone left, it was already past 7 p.m. You rubbed your head. Honestly, I've been spending money nonstop since 10 a.m. today. I'm really tired. Just the thinking, negotiating, and signing in the afternoon was exhausting enough. Mr. Gu, you look pretty tired. How about this? Give me a chance, let me treat you to a meal and take a break. Sure, let's go. Qin Yuanshan was being very humble. Even though he's a bank president, he's only a local one. President Qin. Where's the restroom? I want to wash my hands. Qin Yuanshan immediately took you to the restroom, watched you walk in. He quickly pulled out his phone and made a call. When you came out, Mr. Gu, let's go. Let's go. Led by Qin Yuanshan, the 2 of them arrived at a private kitchen. President Qin, I want to ask, are there any areas that cost a lot of money? Spend money. He thought for a little bit, like buying luxury watches. collecting art pieces, high-end jewelry. Those are all pretty big purchases. Anything else? If we're talking about spending money, then investing spends money really fast. President Chin, are there any companies that need investment right now? I want to take a look. If there's an opportunity, maybe I can support a few of them. Mr. Gu, there are a lot in this area. There are so many companies across the country, all industries that need investment. You can easily find a ton of them. In that case, then President Chin can help me look for some film and entertainment, internet media, medical and pharmaceutical, education and training. These areas are all fine. See if there are any companies needing investment. Of course, the company can't be too bad. Otherwise, what if it has no future? Of course, you said that on purpose. No matter what you invest in, you get cash back. Don't worry, Mr. Gu. I'll contact you right after I go back. After dinner, the two quickly reached an agreement. I hope Mr. Gu can deposit your money in our bank. President Chin, you surely know the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I can't possibly put all my savings here. But I can promise you, the largest portion will be in your bank, President Chin. You return a favor for a favor. Old Chin has been doing his best for you. Of course you'll help him with this small favor. After dinner, it was already past 9 p.m. President Chin, thanks for your help with the contact thing. No trouble at all, Mr. Gu. It's our bank's honor. Oh right, I also want to buy an office building. I wonder if any are for sale around here. Mr. Gu, buying a commercial building. The price is really not cheap. If you really want to buy one, I need to make some calls and ask around first. Besides, I doubt many people are willing to sell this kind of property. His eyes darted back and forth, when something suddenly popped into his head. Oh right, Mr. Gu. What if there's a newly built building that hasn't been put into use yet? Would that work? That works. I can just arrange renovations and adjustments myself. Now that you mention it, I actually know of one. Which one? A company took a loan from our bank a few years ago to build a twin tower complex. The two buildings are connected. Their internal design is pretty complex. It includes commercial spaces, offices, hotels, residential units, and many other functional modules in the design. But it was just completed and handed over last month. I heard they're doing interior renovations right now. I just don't know the exact progress. I don't want to rent. I want to buy it outright. President Qin, you can ask about it. If it's suitable, I can buy it directly. Signed Wenshan nodded, then dialed the phone. Hello, President Qin. Is there something important calling at this hour? I'm calling you today on someone else's behalf. I want to ask you about something. On someone else's behalf? Who? What's this about? How are those two buildings of yours going? Old Qin, you're here to ask about the money, right? Hey, don't worry. I'll finish up here soon and they'll be ready for use. Then I can use the rent to pay back the loan. Don't rush me. That's not what I mean. I want to ask you, if you're planning to sell them, sell? Well, I have a very wealthy client here. I was going to introduce him to you. But if you're not selling, forget it. Hey, wait a second. Very wealthy. How rich are we talking? I can't reveal the details to you. All I can say is, he can buy both of your buildings in full cash. After hearing that, President Liu obviously hesitated. Those two buildings are very expensive, especially in Shanghai, where every inch of land costs a fortune. If I want to earn back the cost through rent, it will take a lot of time. Then the money I earn still has to go to paying off the bank loan. I have to save up enough for the next phase of my plan. That really takes a lot of time in between. If I can get my capital back quickly, that's actually pretty good. All right, Old Qin. I'll gather my team tomorrow to discuss this. President Liu, the client told me, if you can negotiate tonight, he's only available for talks before 10 a.m. tomorrow. After 10 a.m., he'll look for other options. Wait, Old Qin, are you kidding me? Who buys a building like this? Decide on it in one night. Stop messing with me. You're not being serious. All I can tell you is, this client spent nearly 100 billion in cash just today. After hearing that, President Liu froze. 100 billion in cash. Putting everything else aside, anyone who can pull out 100 billion in cash is definitely super capable. There's no way he'd mess with me over this. But why is he in such a rush? Decide on a building purchase in one night. President Liu was full of doubts. Buying a building isn't that easy. You usually do research, compare options, ask around multiple times, negotiate at last, pay the down payment. Why is this guy playing by his own rules? But there's nothing I can do. This guy is way too rich. All right, I'll call you back in an hour, okay? Okay. After hanging up the phone, you rubbed your head and said, oh, right, about the investment thing. President Qin, ask about that too while you're at it. I'll send a group message. to see who needs investment. You have hundreds of billions in assets right now. You can't just let it sit there doing nothing. You should invest it to get some returns. Even if there's no returns, investing is still a good choice. You might even make a profit. The message was just sent. Not even 10 seconds later, Qin Yuanshan's phone started ringing. Oh, isn't this President Wang? What can I do for you? I just saw your message, President Qin. I'm not sure. I can tell you for sure. It's true. And we're together right now. It's so late already. To visit Taishili. Early tomorrow morning. I'd like to pay a personal visit. Qin Yuanshan catches your signal. 8 a.m. tomorrow at our bank's conference room. Bring your documents and contracts. Thank you so much, President Qin. Thank you so much, President Qin. In less than an hour, Qin Yuanshan took at least 20 calls. All were asking for cooperation and investment. Many others couldn't even get through, so they texted Qin Yuanshan directly. An hour later, Mr. Liu also called. President Qin, we've discussed it. The building can be sold, but there are existing contracts signed earlier. We can't do anything about that. We'll have to let the other party handle it. You give a no-problem gesture. No problem. 7 a.m. tomorrow at my bank's conference room. Bring all your documents and contracts here. The two exchanged a few more polite remarks. Before hanging up, looking at piles of messages on his phone, Qin Yuanshan lets out a bitter laugh. Mr. Gu, are you sure about all these? Tell them. Anyone free tonight can come see me. Those who aren't free tonight can come before 9 a.m. tomorrow. Don't bother coming after 9 a.m. I have other arrangements after 10 a.m. I won't have time to meet anyone, though he has no idea what your plans are. He knows it's not his place to ask. After Qin Yuanshan sends messages to everyone, he checks the time. How about we go somewhere else? Qin Yuanshan quickly takes you to the entrance of a private club. Mr. Gu, this club is owned by a business friend of mine. They have bathing services here. The rest area and massages are really good. There are also quiet private rooms, perfect for our discussions later. You follow Qin Yuanshan to room 66. Everyone, this is Mr. Gu, our walking cash cow tonight. Hello, Mr. Gu. Though you're quite young, in their eyes, you're literally a walking gold mine. You don't know much about this field, but you can clearly see the prospects of certain industries, like healthcare and education. These industries will never collapse. In the end, you invested in dozens of companies and enterprise groups. The total investment was 30 billion yuan, of course. You got 300 billion yuan cash back in return. It was already 3 or 4 a.m. when all representatives finally left. You got a rare chance to rest for a bit, but you didn't sleep for long when Qin Yuanshan woke you up. Mr. Gu, we need to head to the bank now. We have several appointed representatives waiting. With 2 huge dark circles under your eyes, you and Qin Yuanshan quickly arrive. At the commercial bank's conference room, Mr. Liu also brought his secretary and piles of documents. You take the documents, and only read the key parts. I'll take it. You plan to build this place into your base camp, so of course you can't have parts of it rented out. You bought these 2 buildings for a total price of 30 billion yuan, which gave you an immediate 300 billion yuan cash back. On top of that, you also invested another 20 billion yuan with the other representatives. At 9:50 a.m., you finish signing all the contracts. Then you make an excuse to go to the bathroom. A few minutes later, a system notification rings in your head. 24 hours are up. The system will automatically unbind. Wish the host all the best. You knew the system wouldn't stay forever. All the best to you then. After that, the system slowly vanishes like tiny particles. You sigh a little lost. Then you pull yourself together and head back to the conference room. In these 24 hours, with the system's help, you've earned a total of 823.7 billion yuan. All of this is cash assets. You can spend it whenever you want. As for fixed assets, there are dozens of villas and large flats, hundreds of luxury cars, private jets and yachts, plus investment stakes in nearly 100 companies. And those 2 buildings, with all these assets, even if you hit rock bottom one day, sell all of these, you'll still get tens of billions of yuan. Thanks for all your hard work, President Qin. I'm done with things here. I have other errands to run, so I'll head out first. Mr. Gu is a busy man. It's only right he's busy. Let me see you out. Bid farewell to Qin Yuanshan. You first go back to your rented apartment, getting ready to pack up your stuff. There's actually not much to pack. You give your landlord a call. Uncle Liu, I'm planning to end my lease. Gu, are you having a tough time lately? There's no rush for the rent here. You can stay for as long as you need. Just pay me once you get your salary. If you rent somewhere else, the rent will be higher than here. That's not it, Uncle Liu. I bought a place. I have my own home now. Looks like you've struck it rich, kid. Pack up your stuff. Just leave the key at my door later. You say you'll transfer the remaining money to him later. Got it. Thanks, Uncle Liu. You're finally done with all the chores. Then you call Lin Zayan. What the fuck is wrong with you? I've been waiting for you all day. You only just called now. Haha, just finished up. You sound super happy. Of course I am. All my debts are paid off. What do you think? What the hell did you do? That's a ton of money. And you transferred so much to me, too. Did you pay off all your debts? I had 200K in debt. Almost all gone. Only 20K left now. That's good then. Wait, you gotta tell me what's going on here. How am I gonna pay you back this 200K? No rush. Pay me back whenever you have the money. You don't even have to pay it back if you don't want to. Fucking awesome. Nothing much. I bought some crypto a few years back. I almost forgot about it. I cashed it out these past 2 days and boom, I'm rich. Nice. Good for you for making it big. You should save up properly from now on. We all gotta figure out how to make a living. Just live it up, man. What's there to be scared of? Pfft. I'm gonna go grind for cash, now fuck off. Will you snicker and hang up the phone. You arrive at an office building. You park your car properly. You used to be just an average, overworked office drone. Now that you're rich, of course you're gonna quit your job. You go straight to your boss. Manager Lee, I'm quitting my job. What's wrong? I noticed you didn't come to work this morning. Did something happen? Nothing much. I just bought some crypto a while back. I sold it a few days ago, so I'm planning to quit. There's no drama or conflict at all. Manager Lee agrees without any hesitation. Then you say goodbye to all your coworkers and write up a resignation letter. You hand it in and leave the company. But just a few minutes later... Guys! Holy shit! Do you know what I saw downstairs? I saw Gubachin driving a Ferrari. What? A Ferrari? You drive away comfortably and happily. Now that you're rich, you decide to enjoy an unrestrained life from now on. First, you want to get a new wardrobe. When it comes to luxury goods, you don't know much about them. I heard you need to prove your assets to buy some of them. It's super troublesome. But that's okay. You're a rich guy now. You can hire professionals to handle it for you. Like the bank, for example. You immediately call Qin Yuanshen. President Qin, I have a question. Does our bank have partnerships with any high-end luxury brands? Don't worry, Mr. Gu. Here in the Divine Land Empire, our commercial bank can handle almost anything. I want to buy some luxury goods right now. I'd like the bank to reach out to these partners to see where I should go. How about this, Mr. Gu? I'll assign you someone from the bank who knows this stuff. She works with these merchants a lot regularly. She can go with you? What do you think? No problem. I'll wait for your update. After hanging up the phone, less than 3 minutes later, an unknown number calls you. Hello, is this Mr. Gu speaking? Yes, that's me. Hello, esteemed Mr. Gu. I'm from Shenqing Commercial Bank. The shopping guide President Qin arranged for you. We met at dinner last night. My name is Meng Xiu. Oh, it's you. Mr. Gu, if you want to buy luxury goods, I recommend going to International Mixi. They have a very complete range of brands there. And the overall grade is very good too. Okay, let's go there then. I happen to be driving there anyway, when we pass by the bank on the way. Come with me, okay? Oh, that would be too much trouble for you. I'm also honored to be able to help you out. The perfect chance is right here. Spend 10 billion in broad daylight. 2 buildings worth 30 billion. Whether we can seize this opportunity all depends on today. This morning in the conference room, she stayed there the whole time serving tea and water and running small errands. She saw everything clear as day, but she's never met a super billionaire like you before, and your appearance gave her a glimmer of hope. But whether she can win you over, she has zero confidence about that. Just a few minutes later, you arrived. You already checked her out before she got in the car. Now she's sitting right next to you in the car, so you can see her even more clearly. Her figure is absolutely stunning. Noticing you're checking her out, Meng Xiu feels secretly delighted. You know a lot about luxury goods, huh? Yep, because my work often involves cooperation with many luxury stores here in Shanghai. Plus, I personally like this kind of stuff, so I know a bit more about them. The car soon arrived at the International Mixi. After getting out of the car, you secretly size up Meng Xiu as you walk. She's about 168 centimeter tall and slender, with a graceful figure. In high heels, she's around 172 cm tall. Meng Xiu is also secretly sizing you up. Your clothes are very plain, all cheap stuff that only costs a few $100. That doesn't match your status as a super billionaire. Of course, maybe you're just keeping a low profile. Mr. Gu, you just said you want to buy men's clothing and watches. So I'd recommend Hermes. Armani and Zegna are also very good. They cover both business and casual styles. Perfect for young, successful people like you. If you want to choose a watch, you can go for brands like Patek Philippe, Vacheron Constantin, and so on. All right, let's go check out Zegna. Sis-Lee, this is our bank's VIP, Mr. Gu. Hello, Mr. Gu. Welcome to our store. Would you like me to give you some recommendations? Pick clothes in my size. Get me 4 sets of clothes. 2 business sets. 2 casual sets. Okay, Mr. Gu. Please wait a moment. In the end, you changed into a casual set right on the spot. Of course, you didn't only pick clothes from this brand. You also got items from Hermes, Dior, Armani, and several other brands. The total cost was 1.5 million RMB. You finished changing your clothes, and you still plan to buy a watch. After checking out several models in a row, you finally picked out the watch you want. Patek Philippe Grand Complications. G-Series 6300G0 Sen watch. Of course, the price is really high. As much as 31.5 million RMB, you swiped your card directly. Meng Xiu next to you is extremely envious. She also wants to live a luxurious life. Watching you spend money like water, she was completely fascinated. After walking out of the Patek Philippe store, you checked the time. It's already past 12 o'clock now. Are there any nice restaurants nearby? I'll treat you to a meal. As a thank you for your hard work. Any recommendations? There's a Western restaurant here that's pretty good, but the price is quite expensive. Perfect, let's go. The Western restaurant is indeed very expensive. You glanced at the menu roughly. Even 2 random steaks cost several thousand RMB, but you're here to experience the wealthy lifestyle anyway. So of course you don't care about the price. It's not like one meal can cost 800 billion RMB anyway. The meal was almost finished, and Meng Xiu still hadn't built an intimate relationship with you. She was getting a little anxious. You know, you're not her assigned client, and you haven't appointed anyone yet as your exclusive bank assistant. So all 10 of them are competing like crazy for the position. If she misses this chance today, what if someone else gets the spot next time? Looking at you eating with your head down, Meng Xiu made a bold decision. She doesn't believe there's any man who isn't into beautiful women. You were just thinking about which apartment to check out first in the afternoon, when you suddenly noticed something weird under the table. You gave Meng Xiu a meaningful look. This girl really knows how to play the game, being stared at by you. Meng Xiu felt a little embarrassed. Brother Gu! Miss Meng! What are you doing? You don't need her to say it. You know exactly what this beauty means. Of course you're not going to turn her down. I want to be with you. I don't do romantic relationships. I can be your mistress. It's my first time ever. To be honest, you're a bit skeptical. You've always heard the old sayings about bank staff, nurses, and preschool teachers. Just how chaotic those circles are. You're not really sure. With Meng Xiu's figure and looks, there's no way you believe no unspoken rules are involved. Brother Gu, it's really my first time. You can take me to the hospital to get verified. After hearing that, you finally believed her. She dares to go for a hospital check, so she definitely isn't lying. I'm kind of curious, why haven't you fallen for anyone up till now? You must have loads of suitors, right? I did date someone before, but I never gave my full self to anyone. I don't want to make hasty decisions. As for suitors, to be honest, there are quite a few, but I know exactly what they're after. They just crave my good looks and nice figure. They don't truly love me. I don't mind premarital sex. I'm just scared of meeting the wrong person. I'm actually a really realistic person. All I want is money and a good quality of life. To be able to buy whatever I want. To not have to work and just travel around for fun. Too bad I don't have that kind of money myself. Oh, I see. I get what you mean now. I don't hide the fact that I'm materialistic. But I also don't mess around with ordinary guys. Take some of my suitors, for example. If you can't meet my requirements, I won't string you along. I'll clearly tell you it's impossible. And I won't accept any money from you either. That's pretty impressive. If Meng Xiu accepted them and strung them along, that's basically keeping a pile of backups. It would definitely blow up and cause trouble later. But Meng Xiu rejected all of them from the very start. Even if she finds a rich guy later, she won't have all kinds of messy drama following her. Totally clean and hassle-free. That's really smart of her. Brother Gu, what do you think of me? Meng Xiu is without a doubt a smart woman. She knows exactly what she needs to do. And what she shouldn't do. That's how you win people's favor. I'll give you a Porsche first. Then I have an apartment. You can stay there temporarily. The rest depends on how well you perform. Don't worry, Brother Gu. I will definitely be very obedient. I'll be really well behaved. All right, let's do a trial run first. But if you don't pass the trial period, I'll still give you a breakup fee. That fee is basically hush money, of course, to stop her from saying you played with her later. Okay, Brother Gu, I will definitely be obedient. I'm planning to go look at apartments this afternoon. Come with me if you're free. Sure thing, Brother Gu. I want to see your new apartment too. The whole meal cost over 20,000 won, and it was just a simple meal. Meng Xiu looked at the bill and clicked her tongue quietly. My monthly salary is only a little over 10,000 won. That's not even enough for one meal here. You have way too many apartments. You casually picked one at the Arc de Triomphe complex. Having a girlfriend like this used to only happen in your dreams. Now it's actually happening to you. You can't help sighing at how unpredictable life is. Meng Xiu also knows her own position very clearly, but none of that matters to her. I work at a bank. I've seen way too many rich people. They all look glamorous on the surface, but none of them are actually faithful. Even the tamest one keeps at least 3 mistresses. That's why they say your environment shapes who you are. Meng Xiu stood in front of the window, staring blankly at the scenery outside. No one knew what she was thinking. What are you thinking about? Just looking outside. This city is so bustling. Ordinary people like us work our whole lives and still can never truly fit in here. Shenzhen is indeed really prosperous. It's just like a bitch. If you're poor, it looks down on you. If you're rich, it lets you live like someone at the top of society. Meng Xiu gave you a resentful look. The whole poetic vibe was totally ruined. She walked over slowly and sat down next to you, leaning against your chest. You gently stroked her soft hair, wrapped your arm around her soft, delicate waist. Inhaling her charming scent, you can't help feeling aroused. What do you think of this apartment? It's amazing, just like a dream. I could never get this even if I worked my whole life. You can live here from now on. If you stay with me for 3 years, I'll give this apartment to you. Meng Xiu's heart was pounding hard, sticking with this guy right in front of her. With just one word from him, she can live a far better life than most people. And she'll never have to in Shanghai, struggle like hell here ever again. She also doesn't have to worry about working her ass off for decades just to buy a regular apartment. The two of them rested for a while in the afternoon. Get up, let's go out to eat. What do you feel like eating? Want to eat something nourishing? I'm worried you're too worn out. Only then did the two of them get up, changed into a new set of clothes, and walked slowly to the garage. They drove off and hit the road. Inside the restaurant, Meng Xiu finally couldn't hold back and asked a question. Brother Gu, how many other girls are there besides me? None, just you, Meng Xiu asked in shock. She thought you had a bunch of other girls outside and was figuring out how to compete with them. She never expected you have no other women at all. That really caught her off guard. Only one for now. I get it, but she still felt a little upset. It's not that she was jealous. After all, they'd only known each other for a really short time. How to Win Your Boyfriend's Heart. 100 Nourishing and Delicious Stomach-Friendly Dishes. These were all books she bought before. But she was too busy back then, so she barely ever read them. Looks like it's totally necessary to take them out and study carefully now. Gotta read and learn all this stuff properly. There's no man who isn't horny, unless you're dead. Also, all guys love green tea girls. Wait, no. That's not the right way to call them. What green tea girls? They're all sweet girls who care about their brothers, duh. What's wrong with green tea girls anyway? They ask after your well-being all the time. Care if you're cold or warm? They can also sweetly coax you and take care of you in every way. No matter where they go or what they do, green tea girls will always ask for your opinion first, making you feel fully respected and that you're the top priority. Such great girls, right? You definitely like this kind of girl. Hell, which guy wouldn't love them? Speaking of that, look at Harbin's Cultural Tourism Bureau. Local girls all call themselves big gals or little potatoes. They're total treasures. They got all the local guys wrapped around their fingers. Brother, if you find someone else later, can you please not abandon me? I just want to stay with you. That soft, charming voice, plus her eyes darting coquettishly, and that delicate, pitiful look. What man could resist that? You were a little surprised, having no idea Meng Xiu had such a rich inner monologue. But after all, Meng Xiu gave you her first time. As long as she doesn't make any big mistakes, you can tolerate anything. Relax as long as you behave yourself. And don't mess up. I won't dump you. Thank you, brother. You're the best. When they went back to the hotel at night, another round of passion ensued. Having learned from the previous experience, the second round was way more exciting. Meng Xiu's skills also improved a little. She could barely hold her defense line. When you woke up the next morning, Meng Xiu had already gone to work. There was a message from her on your phone. Life after getting rich. You still weren't quite used to it. No need to go to work. No need to get up early. Sleep in as long as you want. Do whatever you feel like. You still felt like it was all unreal up until now. Like it was just a dream. By the way, you can go check out the buildings today. You spent 30 billion yuan on 2 buildings. You can't just not even go take a look at them, right? The 2 buildings are right by the Huangpu River. They look extremely magnificent. You arrived under the buildings, looking at the 2 skyscrapers. You felt a surge of pride in your chest. You wandered around inside the buildings, checking out the layout and design here. You pretty much had a plan already. Floors 1 to 4 can be the main mall area, including all kinds of high-end brands and large supermarkets. Floors 5 to 7 will have food and beverage outlets, fitness, leisure, and entertainment venues. Floors 8 and above are reserved for the group's office space, staff dormitories, and business reception areas. Your own office will be set on the top floor, where you can have a full view of the beautiful riverside scenery. Now that you have the overall plan for the building, you still need a reputable decoration company to do the design and renovation. Thinking of this, you gave Qin Yuanshan a call. President Qin, I'd like to ask, do you know any reputable design and decoration companies? I want to get these 2 buildings of mine renovated. Wait, you invested in one yourself the other day, right? You totally forgot about it. Me. You've signed way too many contracts. You almost forget about them right after signing. But with Qin Yuanshan's reminder, it all comes back to you now. The partner shareholder seems to be named Zheng Haoren, right? At this thought, you take out your phone and make the call. I think I invested in your company, right? Of course you did. You're the largest shareholder of our company now, holding a 35% stake. Great. I've got a job for you right now. You know I bought 2 buildings from President Liu, right? I want to get those 2 buildings fully renovated. No problem, Director Gu, don't worry. It's our own company. We'll definitely get this done perfectly. Work out the pricing for me first, then send a team over. To take the site measurements first. Also, I need to walk you through my design ideas. Don't worry, Director Gu. We'll definitely give you the insider preferential price. And don't stress about the work team either. I'll send our best crew over to you. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. You've been out running errands all day. You're pretty tired now. You give Linzian a call. To invite your good buddy out for a meal, spit it out, what do you want? I'm still at work, damn it. After you get off work tonight, let's go get barbecue, my treat. My sworn father, I worship you. I'll head straight to our usual spot right after work. Wait for me. It's already past 5 p.m. now. Judging by the time, the barbecue stalls are about to open for business. By the time you drive to the spot, it's almost 7 o'clock. About 10 minutes later, Lin Zayan rides a shared blue e-bike and slowly rolls over to you. As soon as he sits down, Lin Zayan tosses you a cigarette. Damn, things are totally different now. You hit the jackpot and you're already treating people, huh? Not exactly hitting the jackpot. Just got a little extra cash, that's all. I paid off all my debts, sure. But there's still a ton of stuff I need to spend money on later. If I have enough money, I'll buy a house and a car. Put down a down payment and pay off the rest slowly. If you don't have enough money, just save up first. Don't blow it on useless stuff. It's so hard to make money these days. Relax, I cashed out a ton of crypto this time. I already bought a house and a car, and I still have savings left. Holy shit, what did you do back then? How did you end up with that much crypto? Guess. That's awesome. You turned your life around just like that. You got a house, a car, and cash in the bank. Next, you'll find a partner and get married. Life will just keep getting better and better. Get married, my ass? Why? You don't want to get married. It's basically impossible. I'm almost definitely never getting married in my life. What happened? Tell me about it. Did some toxic girl mess you up? No, that's not it. I just think getting married is way too hard these days. Just look at the general social climate, you'll get it. But you can't spend your whole life alone, with no one to keep you company, right? What's to be scared of? I'm rich now. I can get as many lovers as I want. Just find a long-term one, that's enough. I'm not getting married anyway. Don't have to deal with all that troublesome, exhausting stuff. It's so much easier, right? When the cost of marriage is way higher than paying for sex, and the moral standards of a marriage partner are statistically lower than that of sex workers. Who would even want to get married? My sworn father is so wise. Spill the beans. You already got one, don't you? Yeah, I actually do have one. Hell yeah, that's dope. The two of them are super close. How close? They have almost no secrets from each other. They can talk about literally anything. Except for the system, of course. Hey, you're rich now. What are you planning to do next? Still gonna keep working at your old job. I quit already. What about later? You're never gonna make money again for the rest of your life. Making money doesn't matter to me anymore. The money I have now is enough for me to live comfortably my whole life. I'm so jealous I still have to work for money. Want me to spot you some cash? Nah, I'd rather work for it myself. Take it slow, no rush. I'm not dating anyone anyway right now. If I really can't keep up one day, I'll need you to do me a favor. Don't worry, just say the word. I'll definitely help you out. That 220,000 yen you gave me, only about 30 to 40,000 is left now. I'll transfer it back to you. Take it and use it. Buy something for your parents. Okay, I won't be polite with you then. Come on, we go way back. No need for formalities. All right, that's enough. Let's bounce. Let's get the bill. Let's head out. Standing by the roadside, Lin Zeon stares at your luxury car. Damn, you really struck it rich, huh? You even drive a Ferrari now. Want me to gift you one? Nah, no need. Soon a taxi pulls up. Lin Zeon leaves right after the designated driver you called also arrives. Hello, sir. Where are we heading? The XO bar. I haven't been to a bar in years. Today I'll go experience that lavish, indulgent fun. XXO is a high-end bar in Shenzhen. There's never a shortage of luxury cars at its entrance, but a Ferrari worth over 6 million yen is definitely a top-tier ride. It drew countless eyes before it even stopped. The door just opens. Hello, welcome. Let me get you sorted out. You'll do. Thank you, sir. Follow me, please. I'll show you in. You follow the young promoter inside. The promoter explains as he walks. Where would you like to sit? We have Zone A and Zone B here. Just pick the best zone. Get me a good spot. Sure thing, follow me. Soon you arrive at a booth. This spot is super spacious. It can easily fit over a dozen people. You can see the stage dead center when you look up. Nice spot. What would you like to drink, sir? You flip through the menu quickly. I'll take this Great Dragon set. The one that costs 888 yen per set. Bring me 5 sets first. And also Hennessy, Martell, Mingyu, all of these. Bring one of each, let me see. These are all the priciest items on the menu. They cost thousands or even tens of thousands easily. Then you order some regular drinks too. Those add up to over 10,000 yen as well. The promoter next to you is stunned. Are you sure you want 5 sets of the Great Dragon? Swipe my card. 500,000 yen gets swiped instantly. 500,000 yen. Even though Shanghai is the economic hub of the Dragon Empire, spending 500,000 yuan at a bar in one go makes you a top-tier customer no matter what. People who drop 500k at a bar in one night like you aren't unheard of, but they're extremely rare. Over 800 billion yen? If you watching this had that much money, you'd party way wilder than me. Are you here alone, sir? Yep, alone. Want me to set you up with some girls? Sure, but I only want high-quality ones. The average ones can stay away. Don't worry, I won't let any average girls sneak in, I promise. He immediately takes out his phone, sends a message in a group chat. Top big spender at XO Bar spent 500k. Only top-tier girls needed. Anyone available right now, and tagged everyone in the group. He thinks for a second, adds another line. Don't send heavily edited selfies unless you want to get cussed out. In less than a minute, his phone starts vibrating like crazy. All photos sent by different pretty girls. The promoter immediately shows you his phone. Take a look, sir. Pick any you like, I'll call them over. You take the phone curiously and start browsing. This is a high-end nightlife group chat. It's full with 500 members. But you don't care about that. What you care about are the photos being sent. Gotta say, Shenzhen has a lot of pretty girls for real. Even among the non-heavily edited photos, there are tons of beauties. 18-year-old innocent college girls. 25-year-old cool, elegant older ladies. 30-year-old charming, mature women. All types available. You casually pick 4. Their styles include the innocent type, the coy and sexy type, and the bold and flirty type. They all look around 20 to 25 years old. The promoter quickly sends messages to the 4 girls. Soon your drinks arrive. Damn, this guy ordered so much all alone. How much would that cost? Hundreds of thousands, right? Girl, he's alone. Do we have a shot? Lots of people are chattering away. Even people far away stood up looking this way. Quite a few girls gathered around, hoping to sit next to you. But most of them aren't that good looking. Just average pretty girls at best. Of course you're not interested. In this lavish, indulgent environment, it's easiest for people to lose themselves. Before long, a pretty girl walked over. Hi, bro. I'm Choo-Choo. Have a seat. This is one of the girls from the group chat. You glance up, damn, she's gorgeous. Classic oval face, straight bangs with long hair over her shoulders. Looks super innocent. But you know better. Girls who work the club scene. Ain't no such thing as real innocence here. They just match whatever style the customer likes. If you want, you'll see they can switch up all kinds of styles in under a minute. Innocent, flirty, icy, elegant, cold type. Innocent, sexy, sweet, obedient type. Women are so fickle. Choo-Choo's wearing a white short-sleeve top. Black miniskirt on the bottom, showing off a section of smooth, nice legs. Pair of white sneakers on her feet. Damn, no wonder she sells the innocent vibe. She really pulls off that innocent look perfectly. Second girl is a beauty with gold-rimmed glasses, around 20 years old. That icy, elegant vibe is super easy to get obsessed with. Third one is an innocent, sexy style beauty, wearing a blue slip dress. Last one is a pretty, very flirty girl, wearing a semi-sheer black lace dress, so short you can almost see the top of her thighs, and a pair of smooth, sheer black stockings. Hi, bro, I'm Yuri. Hi, brother, I'm Nini. Good evening, boss. Just call me Rose. You're a little drunk. Wave your hand casually. Sit down, everyone, drink whatever you want. I'm paying for everything tonight. Boss, it's no fun drinking alone. Let me drink with you. The clinking of wine glasses never stops. You watch them trying so hard to please you. Say to the promoter next to you, bring me another tablet. Let them order themselves. Order whatever you like, don't worry about the price. Yes, sir. Haha. A flash of excitement crosses the four girls' eyes. Thanks, bro, they order the most expensive champagne right away. Bro, isn't this a little too much spending? Money's just worthless crap. You spend it, you can earn more, duh. Having fun is what matters most. Go tip the DJ and dancers on stage $10,000 each, and I'm paying for everyone here tonight. The cool guy at table 186. The cool guy is paying for everyone's tab tonight. Where are the screams? Cool guy is totally badass. Cool guy is totally badass. Got it, sir. The four girls look at you even more eagerly, like they're about to melt you. Whoever impresses me the most tonight.
Get some Maserati from me.
As soon as you finish talking, all four girls start breathing faster. Glance at each other. Tension is brewing under the surface. 2 a.m., you stand up reeking of alcohol. Let's go, move somewhere else. Outside the bar entrance, the designated driver already parked your Ferrari in the most noticeable spot. You toss the car keys to Rose. Can you drive? Drive to Thompson Riviera. Yes, boss. You point to another car next to it that somehow parked there earlier, a Lamborghini Aventador. You three take that car. In the dark, the engines of the two top supercars roar like wild beasts. Drive towards the Huangpu riverbank, an era of lavish indulgence that belongs only to you.